Hey, this is Chuck, and you are listening to Fans with Bands, the podcast where we talk to the fans and the bands they dig about life, music, and whatever the hell else we want to talk about. Today on Fans with Bands, it's time for Music Notes with Nuno. Check it out. Hey, this is Chuck with Fans with Bands, and it's time for another Music Notes with Nuno featuring my friend and fellow music lover extraordinaire, Nuno. Dude,
Nuno,
how are you?
Hey, how are you, Chuck?
I'm doing good, man. It's so good. Awesome to see you and hear you.
Yeah, right. So far away, but so close, right?
Yeah, that's right, man. That's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Man. So how are things over in your side of the world?
Yeah, okay, they're going.
Yeah.
As you know, I'm a travel agent, so it's kind of
That's right.
It's being hard because of these things that are happening right now, and because people are trying to exit or at least don't go to the Far East for logical reasons, right? So to me, it's good because I don't sell anything to those destinations, so people come to me to escape them. Okay?
Yeah, right. Yeah, go somewhere else.
Go somewhere else, like the Dominican Republic, so Mexico and stuff like that. So for me, I don't want to say positive because it's never. This is not positive in any way or shape or form. But to me, it's helping me at least. It's helping my job, so that's cool. But,
and people got to go somewhere, So
yeah,
that's
sure.
cool.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So this installment, we've got a special assignment. So my buddy Vic from Dystopian Dogs Productions, which is a Michigan-based label that kind of features a bunch of kind of old school metal and stuff. They got this new compilation, Wrong Way Rockers, Peninsular Metal. So because we're the metal mitten, I guess. In Michigan. But yeah, it's got. He was like, "Hey, dude, would you check this out?" And I said, "Well, sure." And I said, "Hey, do you want me to get a hold of my buddy and we'll do
we'll do it,
do an episode on it." So so here we are, 12 tunes of metal from the Michigan area, and I sent you the photos, but I got
you did. You did
the super cool album art, and. Yeah, so
you're making me jealous right now.
I know. He sent me the vinyl, and it's pretty cool, man. This the cover. It's not what I expect, from a metal album. I'm gonna hold it up a little bit.
Yeah. I've seen the pictures that you sent. Yeah, I've seen
the
pictures.
It's kind of cool. It's not exactly what I would expect, but it's kind of old school. Reminds me a little bit of those. Did you ever get any Metal Massacre or Music for Nations? Comp albums.
I know of them. I never had one, but I do. I know. I'm familiar with them. Yes. The artwork, at least on the cover, it's kind of reminds me of Frank Kozik, the illustrator that used to work with Pearl Jam, Melvins, Alice in Chains, and whatever. Yeah. It's kind of that cartoonish vibe. It's kind of cool.
Yeah,
but I like it. I like it a lot. And then the inner sleeve, you sent me some pictures.
Yeah, that's cool.
Themselves and the records themselves, and it's cool. It's a very cool artwork, and the music itself, it's good. It's really cool. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot.
Yeah, I think I was looking. The cover artist is Timothy Jenkins, and then that inside gatefold photo is David Zimmerman. Which I think
inside gate is the one that the guy is leaning.
Yeah, he's like slumped over. Right? Yeah, he's got the cassettes on his dashboard.
Yeah, sure. That's
it. That's super fun. And like you said, there's a booklet that comes in it, and I think I'm guessing that all the bands that are a part of this compilation did the artwork for each of they each got a page to kind of talk about themselves and who's in the bands and such. But
it's cool. It's
pretty
very
cool
that they do it, because I believe that only maybe 2 bands have full-length releases or something like that. I've had longer careers. I guess that would be Acid Witch and also Dungeon Beast, I believe. I don't know. I have some notes in here, because one of these bands was located in New York, and then they relocated to Michigan, from what I've read on their Bandcamp page. I was trying to, gather my thoughts, to gather information.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, I think Angel Witch, I was going to say, but
good band. It's also an excellent band.
Which there's definitely some vibes, right?
Yeah. So listen to Angel Witch. It's a good band. It's a good
Yeah,
band.
hell yeah, I love Angel Witch. But a lot of this music had me thinking of those bands, you know.
Yes.
But I think Acid Witch, one of the guys, maybe the bass player or something, he was in Municipal Waste, I think, something like that.
Okay. It tracks. It tracks.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
And does they come into that old school stuff. So, but anyway, you know, 12 tracks of metal, and it starts off with Dungeon Beast. So yeah, how do you want to approach this? You want to just like run through the tracks and share what we think?
Yeah, share what we think about them. So Dungeon Beast. What did I write? Okay, heavy metal with a progressive flair. That's what I wrote here. Power metal also.
Yeah.
And I wrote chock full of great leads. So the guitar playing is good. I like that.
Oh yeah.
Enjoy that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I had too. It's like sweet solos and progressive instrumental.
Yeah.
You know?
Yes, it is. It's a cool song, a cool track, instrumental track actually, right? You're right. So I really it was possibly one of my favorites at this time. Sorry for the other bands, but you know, I'm gonna listen to them. I promise. I'm gonna listen to the others. I don't want to have any, I don't want to have any enemies in here. Right?
I definitely dug it. Yeah. The tune is called "To Shatter What Binds."
Yes.
I believe Dungeon Beast is originally from Lansing, Michigan, and from what I had uncovered, because I hadn't heard of them before. It looked like they had been a band and then like maybe 10, 15 years ago and then disbanded and then got back together or doing something.
Yeah. Something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But definitely a cool song. I would like to, I tried to find some more stuff and I couldn't. So I'm going to have to search around and see if I can. But yeah, that tune was definitely very cool.
I don't know if these are the guys that have a full length, not a full length, but a sort of compilation that compiles tracks from their career. Or
like in
stuff like EPs and demos and stuff like that. I believe that's what they have. That's what they. Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah, I didn't put this in my notes, but I believe so.
Nice.
So that was kind of a cool track, energetic. It's like we said, progressive power metal. Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
everything.
It was good. Yeah,
it's good.
And some good solos. I thought those were awesome.
Yes. Awesome solos actually. Yeah.
And then there's Sauron, the Infernal Sword, Infernal Sword.
Infernal Sword,
Yeah, and I've seen those dudes before, actually.
You did?
So I saw them at Berserker. Oh, man. That was probably almost maybe 10 years ago. It's been a while, and they've been around for a while doing that kind of blackened. I thought of at least on this tune, which is, a little bit reminded me of Dissection in the music.
Yes.
But maybe with because they had a mixed vocals, they got that harsh vocal, and then they've also got some high, like Merciful Fate kind of
Merciful Fate kind of thing.
Yeah.
This is my falsetto. Okay. I'm actually auditioning for bands right now. So.
Like that dude from who's in Nevermore now.
That's and also and the guy that now sings with Crimson Glory. Because actually I've written the review for Loudhailer for the new album.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
What's it called? It's called Chimera. Not the Chimera. What's it called? No, the name just evaporated. But the review is coming out hopefully very soon. I hope that Kirsten, she's patient with me, and because I got the feeling I don't know that she doesn't like me. Well, not likes me very much, but she has to attend to my things and say, well, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't put this, you can't put this photograph on. Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it when I can. So a little off topic, but returning to Sauron, what I wrote was I wrote Slayer-esque infused metal. Yeah, because the riffs kind of remind me of those that kind of staccato riffing that Slayer does. I have also, of course, black metal in here. black metal riffs. Actually, I wrote black metal riffs, and the vocals are raspy, and operatic, So that's where I wrote. We're on point until now. That's too, right?
Yeah, that's a good point about the kind of staccato riffs, because that was yes, like early Slayer, like Rain and Blood.
They were more,
Haunting
more
at the Chapel,
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the beginning, they were more, I think, black metalish oriented, or black metal oriented actually. Than their image, the kind of spikes, and the lyrical themes, the covers, up until Hell Awaits, at least. That was it, But then when they got back to the next one, the one with Angel of Death, I seem to be forgetting my Slayer. Sorry, Tom. Sorry, guys.
Well, when I saw Sauron, they definitely embraced the old school, like gauntlets with the spikes and stuff. And so
old school vibe and old school image, right?
Yeah, which is cool. I love that stuff.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. It's cool. So it's a cool track. It's a cool. That's one thing that from all the 12 tracks, I can say they're all very balanced. They're very interesting. They're very different between themselves, but thematically, they're it's a wonderful compilation. It is. It really is. So
it does stay on
well
point,
put together and well thought. So so that's kind of kudos to the guy, to your friend. To Manuel Ruiz. Is that him? Manuel Ruiz?
They did a great job.
Okay.
Like to your point, putting those tunes together in a thematic way so that they kind of work together.
It's well thought out. Okay, that's the first thing that you got to say about this. That there's not a track that this track doesn't doesn't jive, or doesn't the tracks flow. Even being different bands, you got thrash, you got psychedelic, stoner rock, you got a lot of things here going on, progressive metal, but it's all very. It's well laid out and thought. So kudos to the guys from the label, because they did an excellent job. Excellent job. Actually.
So what'd you think of Low Magic, the song
Low
Sinister
Magic.
Barrier?
Okay, what did I put down? I jot down. It's a cousin twice removed from Turbo by Judas Priest. So that's that's the stuff. That's the only thing I wrote down, because this kind of reminded me of Turbo era Judas Priest, because it's labeled as dungeon synth or something like that. But the track itself, it's cool. It jives. It's got some electronic riffing. I guess I can say that. Or. But it's a cool track. I liked it. Low Magic. It's the track Sinister Barrier. That's
Sinister Barrier. Yeah. Got those cool good high soaring melodic vocals.
Yes. I believe it's a one-man band, right? It's just one guy, right?
Oh, is it really?
I thought it was just one guy. It's one.
Wow, cool.
This guy handles everything. I'll say the vocals, the guitars, the drums. He must program the drums. I don't know. I may be saying something, completely off base right now. Excuse me, because this isn't.
But, the production, and maybe it's just because I'm reading into it, but the Low Magic also made me think of like a little bit lo-fi in terms of like the mix, which is cool.
A DIY aesthetic. Yeah. Something the guy put together in a garage or something like that. In a good way. I mean that in a good way.
Yeah, for sure. And you know what I really dug was there in that booklet, they've got this kind of like old school Dungeons and Dragons kind of thing. It looks like a layout for a dungeon, which I thought was kind of fun. So, because it just reminded me of the D&D days.
I believe you. And it's kind of it goes to the point of the music and the themes, so it's kind of cool to have that.
Yeah.
So it's a cool track. It's an interesting and very cool track also. Okay. Because we're gonna say it. I believe we're gonna say that about all the tracks.
I know.
Spoiler alert. We love every track in here. So.
That's right. But I gotta say, so you mentioned Dungeon Beast as being potentially a favorite. Mine is Locust Point.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Locust Point. I do.
Yeah.
I do. I love them.
I've got some of their other albums, because they've released full albums, and they're from Lansing, and this song is.
I'm turning green right now. Can you see? I'm turning green. Are you okay?
Dude, these guys.
I love their album. I don't know if you have it. The one that has a locust that almost looks like a tank.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
you know that one because it reminds me of Emerson, Lake and Palmer of Tarkus.
Oh yeah,
because
yeah.
they have that
Yeah.
I don't know what's it called in English, but they got that funny little animal that is also a tank, doubles as a tank, right? So they got I think the same vibe, the same the same aesthetic to it. So it's a cool thing.
Yeah.
Actually, Locust Point is the next one, so this will be track
Yeah.
number 4.
Yeah. Track
And
number
the song
4,
called,
which is
City Sharks.
Yeah, City Sharks.
City Sharks.
Yeah.
What I wrote down.
Yeah, go for it.
Clutch infused stoner rock.
All right. Yeah, I would also say, and I don't know if you
because this is not Clutch per se. It's not a copy. I'm not gonna say that.
No.
But they're like a spiritual follower, if you will. Because they have the same. The same. Clutch is a very different band. We've talked about this before, but only on we skimmed the surface of the band. Just saying that you like the band. I enjoy the band too.
Yeah.
I'm a late bloomer to Clutch. I must admit, I only in the later years have I begun to invest in their career and their first albums, and but they're kind of unique because there's blues, there's rock, there's rockabilly, there's punk, there's all these Black Sabbath things, all like a melting pot, and this Locust Point kind of reminds me of the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know if you agree or.
Oh no, I do.
I'm making sense.
I kind of think of it in terms of just highly charged rock music that is very reminiscent of maybe some heavier 70s stuff. And then
it tracks.
Yeah. And
completely.
And also kind of like a blue collar ethic. I don't know why. I just feel like it's working man's metal or something
working
like
man's
that.
aesthetic. Yeah.
It
is.
And I also thought of do you ever hear the band Tigers of Pantang?
Yes, I love Tigers of Pantang.
Yeah, I thought these dudes sound a little bit like that. You know?
In a way, yes, in a way. Except they don't have the guitar player, the John Sykes. They don't have John Sykes.
They don't have John Sykes.
They don't have Sorry, Locust. Sorry, Locust Point. You don't have John Sykes. You don't. That's the key ingredient here. The secret ingredient.
You're just a little off from Tigers.
yeah. But I get what you mean. It has that late 70s, early 80s vibe to it. Yes, it does, definitely. Sure. And it's also a cool track. Maybe my third favorite.
All right.
I'm doing it
in your top 3. All right, it's
in my top 3.
Yeah. There you go. Okay. And then I'm not sure how to pronounce the 5th track. Is it Cider?
Maybe Cider. Yeah. Cider tracks, right? You think?
Yeah. It's Hell Thrashing Death Brigade. Which is a great
killer title. Killer title.
Yeah. And it fits with the music, it's like thrashy onslaught. This one definitely had me thinking of Slayer, early Slayer.
Yes, definitely.
And Bathory to some extent.
To some extent, the rawness of the sound, But that I wrote down blackish infused thrash metal with a punk attitude.
Yeah. Maybe a little Venom in there.
Yeah, definitely. Yes. Early Venom. It tracks. Yes, it's a good track. It's a cool track, and the name, just kills me.
I know. That's the best. It fits.
It's a badass track. It's probably the most devastating of them all, right? Yeah, Hell Thrashing Death Brigade.
Yeah.
Takes the cake. It takes the cake. It's the
yeah. And in terms of heaviness, I would say it's right up there.
It's one of the heavier tracks in here. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that one and the Sauron track, and
the Sauron
we got a couple other ones I think are.
Yeah. We don't want to spoil it everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it, orderly in an orderly fashion. Yeah, orderly fashion. That's what we're gonna do.
And so and the next tune I think closes out the first side of the vinyl. And
that's your thing because you have.
I know. I got
that will be your thing.
Yeah, and so you close it out with Acid Witch.
Acid Witch. Yeah.
You're melting.
You're melting. You're melting. And there's a lot of that, going on the song.
You're melting.
It kind of reminds me. I said King Diamond Spirit because it reminds me of that, operatic thing that King Diamond.
In
the
Grandma!
And he said, "I'm melting."
Yeah.
So I said I wrote evil metal and stoner rock. Yeah, King Diamond Spirit. That's what I wrote. Eerie keyboard melodies also. Remember this. This is my English, kicking in my English grammar. Eerie keyboard melodies. I wrote that, So it's got some textures. This is the King Diamond part of things. The keyboards, the keyboard melodies, and also the high pitched vocals. That's kind of that's typical King Diamond, and the other part is stoner rock. So yeah, it's a good mixture, a balance. I got the feeling this was, of all the bands, probably the one that how can I put this without hurting the other bands or offending the other bands? It's probably the more professional of them all, because they have a lot of records. So it shows that they're a little bit, more evolved in a way than the other bands. I don't know if I don't want to put nobody
like
off.
in the production level too.
Yeah, production level, instrumentation, the composition. These guys, they really know what they're doing. Okay, that's not much else I can say about this. It's a cool track, and I really enjoyed it. This one too. So,
and I feel like they're having fun too, just from the
definitely
thematic,
definitely
drift of it. So
it is. No, it is. It's funny, and the guys are having fun doing it, so it shows, and that shows, because if the guys are there just phoning it in, just like
right,
Metallica right now. Sorry, guys. I believe they're going to do that concert on the Sphere right now. I read about it somewhere.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
And sorry about going a little off topic, but we have to cover a lot of things because we don't talk every day. So we have to talk.
Exactly. Well, and today, I mean, just to go a little tangential, Metallica, Master of Puppets.
That's it.
40 years of Master of Puppets.
40
man.
years. Yeah, right. And I actually mentioned that on Substack because I said, it's not my favorite, but it's one of the best albums ever, one of the best thrash metal albums ever.
Oh yeah.
When Metallica ruled the world.
That's right. And was it Matt? Is it Matt Fish that wrote that review?
I don't know who.
I think
well,
so.
I've had at least 2 or 3 guys put the album in there in their Substack publications, just to mention, to give a shout out to the record. So it wasn't just one. It wasn't just one guy. No, I at least 3 guys I saw.
Really? All right. Well,
maybe
that makes
3.
sense.
Yeah.
I mean, it's yeah. Oh yeah.
One of them was Steve Bradley.
Oh, okay, cool.
Steve Bradley did that. He definitely did. He definitely mentioned the album today. I saw his publication, so I gave it a thumbs up.
Yeah, the one I had read and shared was Matt Fish. Yeah, it was
Matt Fish.
Best music of all time.
Yeah. I also read that, and I restacked that, so with my comment on it. Yeah. So
but
just to mention that those guys, we have other enterprises. We have other, we have stuff stacks. We have.
That's right.
I'm trying out on YouTube too. So.
All right. Yes. We got to get. Yeah. It's about getting our faces and such out there for the masses,
sure.
So they can go.
Actually, I've sent you through Messenger. Now that we're talking a little off topic, I've sent you a link through for you to accept the collaborator status on our first conversation.
Oh yeah.
I've sent you that.
Okay. I'll check that out.
I believe it's the same on Substack. When you include me on a publication, I have to accept it. So it's probably the same thing. I've never done it on YouTube, but I'm guessing it's the same thing.
Yeah, it's probably out there.
I'll
look at it.
Returning because
now we've
I'm feeling like Manuel at this moment. Manuel was thinking, what the hell are these guys talking about? They should be talking about the wrong way rockers compilation, not about their own lives and personal things and YouTube. I don't care about that. I want to hear about my music, my publication.
Yeah, come on.
Moving on.
Yeah, so we
number 7.
Flip it over, and it's
flip it over, and we got Nuke.
Yeah.
With a track called Crossfire.
Yeah.
Great band, Crossfire. You should listen to it. I believe it's a Belgian band.
Ah, cool.
In the early 80s. Yeah. It's called Crossfire. So I think it's called Crossfire. I'll have to double check that, but
Yeah.
To the comments. On the comments you can correct me. But, so I got here.
What do you have?
Here. Yeah. Iron Maiden Circa Killers.
Ah, yeah.
With raspier vocals.
Yeah.
And even if that's possible, if that's at all possible, a more punkish attitude. I wrote that also.
Yeah.
So it's even more punk than Iron Maiden used to be. Sorry, Steve Harris. Iron Maiden used to be a lot more punk than they are
for
now.
sure.
But they were a punk band, man. They were in the punk clubs as the other guys. Sorry, Steve. Sorry.
Yeah, back in the day, yes.
Yeah.
And I thought a little bit of I got a little maybe Exciter. Do you remember the Canadian band Exciter?
Yeah.
And maybe just a touch of Sodom.
Yeah. Yeah, those kind of Euro bands,
Yeah.
The Southern part, actually, because Exciter is a Canadian band.
Yeah, yeah.
And also mentioning Exciter, Exciter was the first band that recorded a thrash metal song, but they were Canadian, so then Metallica got to beat them to the punch, but by a few months, actually.
Oh, really?
The Kill 'Em All album was released maybe in June, I believe, or July, '83, and the Exciter album was maybe 2.5 months earlier. So they were the first guys to have a proper thrash song in a record. Sorry, Metallica again. I'm thrashing Metallica like hell today. I don't know what's going on, but
I have that Exciter album. I should dig that out. Yeah.
Yeah. You should, because it's a cool album. Man.
Yeah.
It's more of a formative album because it's not, but we're getting back to Metallica.
Yeah. Kill 'Em All.
Kill 'Em All. Then Ride the Lightning and even Master. They perfected the formula. It's to perfection. To a level where
right,
few bands could reach. Maybe Slayer could reach it.
Yeah, but going back to that Nuke tune, it does have elements of not Ride the Lightning, but Kill 'Em All. In that kind of punky.
Yeah.
Thrashiness.
Because they used to have a more
speed,
street wise attitude. Yes, they did. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I was. What was it? No. What is it? Oh fuck! That song. No love. No Lust Till Leather. What the hell is it? It was like
No Life Till Leather. That's the
No
demo.
Life Till Leather. Yeah.
No Life Till Leather. The demo, 1981.
Yeah.
This is my memory kicking in, right? I don't remember the name of the Slayer album, but my memory is key. It's just you're getting warmed up. I'm getting warmed up. If it takes 2 or 3 hours, I'm gonna, just.
It just took a minute,
I'm
gonna
be rolling. I'm gonna be on a roll. Yeah.
All right, then the next track is Jail. The band Jail doing this January. Yeah.
January track, right?
Right.
So what did I wrote down? I wrote down Slayer Worship, Circa Hell Awaits, because it reminds me of that Hell Awaits vibe.
Because that
kind of evil sounding, that kind of blackish, because they were never black metal, but they had the vibe,
And what do you think about Dark Angel? I heard a little Dark Angel in there too.
Probably yes.
Same, basically same era, right?
Yeah.
Early,
for sure.
Early, darkened satanic thrash.
Satanic,
Yeah,
you guys want to hear a satanic song?
Yeah. It's all about Satan. We were like, did I ever tell you that song? Getting off on a tell you a song.
Again,
a story.
Again.
Yeah. The very first time I ever saw a Slayer album.
Yeah.
So I was at the time I was in college, and I was working as a janitor at a hospital.
Yeah.
And they had an outpatient drug rehab center where I had to go over there and clean. It was this hospital was religiously oriented, so they were Christian.
Okay. Yeah, it tracks.
And so they had in the priest office because they were treating kids that were having some issues, right?
Yeah.
Slayer, and it was Hell Awaits, and it was I was like, what the hell is this?
What the hell is going on, right? Yeah.
Oh my God.
Know, my first job in my first travel agency that I worked, next door there was this I don't know, not carpet cleaning, but carpet selling, and stuff for the houses, drapes and stuff like that. This is my English vocabulary kicking in right now. And this guy, I used to talk to him. Okay, we were neighbors. We used to talk sometimes, and the guy once saw me with an Iron Maiden T-shirt because I'd been to an Iron Maiden concert, so I bought the T-shirt and I was wearing it, to work.
Yeah.
And the guy said, "You listen to that?" And I said, "Yes, I do," because You know that song, The Number of the Beast? Yes, yes, I do. I do. I know that song. Why? You know the message that's in that song? Yes, I do. Yeah. What do you mean? What do you mean? What's the message? They're worshiping Satan. No, they're not. They're probably the most Christian band around. So
Right.
the guy, no, they're not. That's something that always, and going on a tangent, always made no sense to me actually, because you can listen to black metal, you can listen to what the guy's singing. He's singing about sacrificing animals or whatever.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
that kind of rubbish. To me it's rubbish, but I listen to it because as this in the same way as I watch a movie like
Right.
Nightmare on Elm Street. I'm not gonna pick up a glove, and start cutting things up.
Right.
That doesn't make any sense. What makes sense is I get a kick out of it. I like watching horror flicks. I like doing it, because the way of it makes me feel, not because I want to kill someone or that.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah.
but this guy used to think, what? You listen to that? And I say, yes, I do. Yeah, I do. I worship the devil in
Well, it's just like, when you, I remember going to some shows and there was, people with religious signs, you're going to hell and all that, because they actually take that literally.
What, protester?
Yeah, they're protesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Like early on when I'd go to like an Ozzy show or something like that, because he, bit the head off a bat, or I don't know what he did, but
Yes, he did that, but it was a mistake. He thought it was a prop, and it wasn't.
Right,
It was a real
right.
bat.
Yeah,
Because someone would throw it from the audience, and he thought it was a prop. So
yeah.
Then the legend, the legend lived on.
Right.
The rest is history. But the actual facts, I believe, from what I've read and from what I've gathered, is that someone threw the bat at the bat was dead, or at least deadish.
Well, yeah, I can't imagine
he just picked the thing up and just bite the head off, and it had blood, and the Sharon was gay. You dummy, that's a real bat, and the guy had to get the rabies shots.
Yeah.
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 That's the whole, and then the rest is history. Metal history, baby.
That's right.
Yeah, metal history.
But yeah, I dug the Jail January tune. That was a good, old school early thrash rock, and just a good, excellent fast paced tune. The next band, Kruthu. So I've seen these dudes and actually know the lead singer, and those dudes. Yeah, those dudes.
If you ever
awesome.
see this, hi.
Right? Yeah. Hey, man.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah. But yeah, they are just fantastic. I've got their album as well. And yeah, just old school doom.
I'm not going to talk to you anymore right now. Because you got the albums, I don't.
Well, I happen to live in Michigan, so.
Yeah. You're fortunate, yeah.
That's right.
So what did I wrote about Kruthu? I wrote, what did I write down? Stoner rock with epic power metal vocals, something like that, because it's kind of a mixture. It's not a straight ahead power metal band. It's not.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of stoner rock in it. So at least to my ears, and but the vocals themselves are kind of high pitched, and I really enjoy the track. It's also a really cool band. Maybe my fourth.
Oh, nice.
Fourth. I think I'm on the fourth track, favorite track.
Very
Sorry,
nice.
Kruthu. Maybe you'll rise up the ranks later.
Yeah. But the vocals.
Yeah.
Well, I dig the whole all aspects of the tune. The writing is fantastic. But shout out to my buddy Ryan. That's he's the vocalist there. And
hi, Ryan. Good job.
And
good job, man.
He does a great job of just he's got that I don't know. There's a quality to his voice that just is compelling, and I think it really makes that tune just awesome.
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this, in terms of vocals, this is probably the best track.
Yeah,
I'm going to go on a limb.
Oh yeah, I would say that.
In terms of vocals, so kudos to you, Ryan. Thumbs up. And, keep going, because the track is really cool.
It was
it's a different band. I feel that this band is I can't quite put my finger on it, but it's different because it's got that that clash between what a more hard rockish stoner rock thing and a more power metal thing, though that it's kind of a mesh of the two, And I don't know if it makes sense to you, but to me, it's like that. That that combination of the two things is what make this song work.
Yeah.
What makes it unique for me, at least.
Well, I got more, sort of like a cathedral feel from it.
Messiah Marcolin.
Yeah.
No cathedral, not that. Messiah Marcolin is from not from cathedral. Cathedral is leader.
Candlemass, I think.
No, yeah, that's Candlemass. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, Candlemass. Yeah, Messiah Marcolin was from Candlemass, and Cathedral was I believe it was, because it's no more. The band is no more. It's Lee Dorian from Napalm Death. So sorry for that. Sorry for the mistake. Won't happen again. Probably in the next 30 seconds it will, but I don't know.
That's right. Then the next tune we got is the band Anguish, and it's I think you say this Celephas. Not quite sure. Yeah. Cellophase I'm gonna go with.
Cellophase. Yeah.
And I
works for me.
I was thinking definitely power metal, and maybe getting into a little bit of like Grim Reaper territory. Vocals not quite as operatic as Grim Reaper.
Definitely not.
But the high register, and with lots of soaring, like
I put something here like interesting wah-wah pedal work, because I think there's some wah-wah in there.
The solo was pretty good, I thought. Pretty interesting.
It is. It's got some psychedelic influences to it. Some I actually wrote Jimi Hendrix influence, because if Jimi Hendrix had a metal band, it will probably sound like this. So that's what I wrote down.
Yeah. What's Mike Amott's stoner band? Wasn't it Spirit Caravan or something like that?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of that kind of riffage too.
Yeah. Sure. I wrote Jimi Hendrix infused wah-wah pedal.
Yeah.
I didn't write it down, but it's more interesting wah-wah pedal work than Kirk Hammett. Again, Metallica. You're gonna get fresh today, man.
We are just
Metallica today. We're gonna sing.
They're just getting kicked.
And I love Metallica, man. Don't get me wrong. I love Metallica, but I have to kick them anyway.
It's
my job.
It happens.
It's practically my job.
When you're at the top of the heap, someone's got to keep kicking.
Someone's got to kick you down.
Make you feel like you're real.
Yeah, if it's gonna be me, then let them great. Bring it on, man.
All right. So now we're closing in on the second to the last track, which is a band Prelude to Ruin, and it's called Take It Away. Ripping guitar solos, and I was thinking of like Cirith Ungol. Yeah.
Actually, you mentioned Cirith Ungol, and I'm gonna go with that, but I also wrote Manila Road.
Oh, Manila Road, yeah.
I also wrote that because some of their approach there, I wrote what did I wrote? I wrote lively power metal, so that's
right.
Just to prove to people that I know words like lively, like eerie. My English is getting better by the day, man.
Oh man, you're a master, dude. I can't speak any Portuguese, so there you go.
So I'm getting better and better at this, Yeah. Someday I'll write lyrics and everything. So I wrote down lively power metal, similar approach to that of Manila Road. But you mentioned Cirith Ungol. It could very well be Cirith Ungol. It's the same kind of attitude, same kind of vibe.
Yeah.
And I also, incidentally, I think Manila Road is one of the most underrated bands in power metal.
I was just gonna say that, dude. Like totally underrated. When you brought that up, I was like, holy shit! There it is, right there. Yep.
Yeah.
Manila Road.
It reminded me automatically when I first started listening to this song, and I'm saying this in the best possible way.
Yeah.
Don't block me. Don't.
I think these dudes would appreciate that because it's clear that they have been influenced by it.
Yes. Actually, there's I don't know. I may write about it. The band. It's a Portuguese band called Iron Sword. And they've actually had one of I don't know if it at the time was the lead singer of Manila Road with them.
Oh wow!
He participated on one of their records, maybe their second or their third. I'll send you the links to it because they're on Bandcamp, so they're relatively easy to listen to.
Yeah.
And they're also a Manila Road worship band, so it's got that same vibe, that same operatic, haunting, beautiful, classical, sort of vibe, And Manila Road definitely one of the most underrated bands,
Yeah. But I thought this was a great track.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
It is.
Yeah.
My fifth.
Nice. You got it ranked. Man, oh man. I just did
top
number
5.
one.
This is the top 5. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to go through now and go, oh shit, what was my 5?
Yeah. This is my. No, it's a very cool track, and you should listen more to Manila Road and less to Manowar.
Yeah.
Not Metallica this time. It's Manowar I'm trashing right now.
Oh yeah.
Well, Manowar fans, bring it on, man. Bring it on.
Oh man.
And I love me some Manowar, just so that fighting the world, every single day.
Oh, those guys.
Yeah.
And so we close out the Peninsular Metal compilation with Time Gambler.
This is volume 1, right? Or volume 2?
Volume 1. Yes, volume 1. So I'm going to guess maybe there's going to be volume 2.
Yeah, and we're going to be here to,
go through it.
Just let people know we'll be here again, just to, rip through these songs.
That's
trash
right.
Metallica, trash Manowar, and hopefully talk about the records themselves, right?
Yeah, but hold up the greatness of like bands like Time Gambler with Stalemate. And yet there was all kinds of like new wave of British heavy metal coming out of this for me.
Sure.
Maybe some Saxon, maybe. Yeah. It was really good. I thought that was a really cool tune.
What did I write about this one? A fine line between hard rock and power metal, maybe?
Oh yeah. I can because that was that transition.
Hard rock, and actually I said hard rock, and in brackets I wrote vocals. So the vocals are more hard rockish. Yeah. And the sound, the guitar riffs, the instrumentation themselves, it's more of a power metal thing. So another like the track from Crew Through, I think it's the first of them.
Yeah.
It's got that that combination, that mashup style. So it's an interesting track. My 6th favorite.
Oh, there you go. 6th. Yeah. Because it like you said that there's a lot of that music that is the origins, that crossover between the hard rock era and the new wave of British heavy metal, when metal was becoming metal, right?
Yeah. Yes.
And you didn't really know what to call some of these things, and you have like early Priest and that kind of stuff that was hard rock leaning, but not actually, quite in the UFO school where that's clearly hard rock, right?
Yeah, so, not to give anything away, but I'm gonna I have actually a draft of an essay for Substack writing about these. I'm gonna write about these bands that are not exactly heavy metal, are not exactly hard rock, that were around in the early '80s, to mid '80s. There was a lot of bands that were, bands like Demon, bands like Praying Mantis.
Praying Mantis. That's another band.
Also another band with Dennis Stratton, the guitar player from first Iron Maiden album. It's called Lionheart, if I'm not mistaken. Sorry, Dennis, if it's not Lionheart.
Maybe some Samson.
Early... Samson. Yeah, Samson is a band I don't know. I have to listen to them more attentively because. It's one of those.
Well, it's weird because when you hear, Bruce Dickinson singing, you're like, "What? What is this?"
It's not Bruce Dickinson yet. It's Bruce.
Yeah, that's right.
He only adopted the second name different from the first one when he arrived at Iron Maiden. So
that's right. And didn't he wear like some kind of white flowing? I remember seeing a video where they talked about.
He had a
kind of glam,
questionable, some kind of questionable fashion statement.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. But then Steve Harris, God bless him, straightened him out.
Yeah. Yeah, I said, dude, we gotta put this letter on.
You're not gonna put this because I was talking to a friend of mine recently. What is today? Tuesday?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Sunday. I spoke to a friend of mine about Paul Di'Anno and me and him. We both feel this way that the first generation, the first era of the band with Paul Di'Anno is a little bit forgotten and dismissed by the rest of by Iron Maiden. In this case, Steve Harris is the leader, and he mentioned some problems that he mentioned that he used to call him Little Hitler and stuff like that, and he mentioned one time that he was going on stage and it looked like Adam Ant, he had a feathery thing on his ear, something like that, a flannel shirt or something like that. And he said, "You're not going on stage. I'm not going to play with you like that. Forget about it."
Oh,
So,
no.
so
Poor
yeah.
Paul.
Yeah, poor Paul. Said, "Forget about it. I'm not going on stage with you like that. You put on a piece of, trousers, a leather jacket, something like that,
Right.
and you go. If
Yeah.
not, we're gonna have a problem here."
Well,
We're gonna have a problem.
that was kind of
Mhm.
the beauty of early Maiden. Like we talked about earlier, just
Yeah.
the
We're
kind of
always
the
talking
raw
about Maiden.
the raw
All
punk,
I feel like all our conversations end up with Maiden, but so
we
be it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you gotta go back to the
Yeah,
classics, right?
we gotta go back to the classics. Sorry about that, man.
Well, and it fits though
Yeah.
with the Wrong Way Rockers
Yeah.
because I
It
mean
is. It
that's
is.
where they're coming from. These are
Yeah.
bands that
Sure.
are like keeping that
Yeah.
songwriting style
Slayer,
going,
Saxon, you
right?
mentioned, Manila Road, everything. I can
Yeah,
trace. You can trace all the sound of these bands
yeah.
to
Merciful
basically those
Fate,
bands. The
you know,
Merciful Fate thing, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
Grandma.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
This is not a sample. This is my
Right.
actual voice.
Oh
This is my
man,
high pitched scream.
I'll have to send you a copy of well, it'll be a
Yeah,
photo because I
yeah,
have like the very first time I heard Merciful Fate. All right,
yeah.
was it?
Chuck, you can't hear that, man.
Yeah.
That's black metal. That's so devil worship music. You can't listen to that.
I bought this.
You'll have
It was.
you'll have to listen to Striper and Tourniquet.
Oh, I have some Striper
Yeah.
too. I haven't listened to Striper in
It's a cool
forever.
band.
Yeah.
It's a cool band.
You
The
know
Yellow
those.
and Black Attack.
Yeah, and those were some. I mean, those are some attractive dudes. I mean, they were like they
Yeah.
had all the flamed up hair and all that kind of stuff. But
Yeah. I know what you mean.
yeah,
Yeah.
but Music for Nations had a
Yeah.
compilation, and
Yeah.
we mentioned that earlier. But
Yeah.
that's where I heard Merciful Fate. That's where I
Okay.
heard actually Metallica for the first
Yeah.
time because they were on there. Somebody else was
Yes,
on
they
there.
were for
Maybe
some years.
maybe it had a
Yeah.
Samson on there. I have to look. Maybe
Probably.
Tank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Another band like Samson that I haven't paid attention to. Sorry, guys from Tank.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have beautiful records,
Yeah.
awesome records, but I'll get to you someday because
Yeah.
I'll have to.
Yeah.
But
Oh
there
yeah.
are bands that I feel from the early '80s, like Tank. Girl School is another band
Oh
that
yeah.
I haven't paid much attention
Yeah.
to, but they're really cool. The stuff I've listened to, I've really enjoyed.
Agent
So
Steel, I think, and what was it?
Agent Steel,
Vicious, Vicious
yeah.
Rumors. Yeah.
Vicious Rumors. I love him. No, but
Yeah.
Vicious Rumors. I love Vicious Rumors.
Yeah.
I love the whole Jeff Thorpe, Mark McGee double guitar
Oh
twin,
yeah.
whatever. Bring it on. I love the. I actually wrote a review, just to plug in my work here.
That's right.
I did a Vicious Rumors review for Loud Halo magazine. A
Oh,
couple of
nice.
months
Oh
ago.
yeah, I saw that. Yes.
I did.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
did. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good
And
one.
the guys from Pussifer liked my review, so go check that out.
I know that was fantastic. Where they're like, "Oh yes,
And I said, "Oh, this is cool, man. It's really cool." Actually,
Maynard."
Yeah, Maynard.
Yeah.
I love you, man. Maybe I'll do a Zoom with him too. I'm gonna. Ask
Oh
him.
yeah. Well,
I'm
now
gonna
can you
ask
imagine?
Maynard. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
We just
gonna ask him.
yeah. Maybe he would. Why
Yeah.
not? You know.
I'm the guy that wrote that review you like. The only
Yeah,
one
that's
you
right.
like.
It was me,
your record.
man.
It was me, man. It was me. I did it, man. I did it. And
Oh
the guy
man.
goes, "Oh yeah, so let's do a Zoom, yeah, right now."
That's
In
right.
your dreams or something like that. Actually,
So
I'm gonna do just to another
yeah,
plug.
yeah.
I'm gonna do a Zoom conversation. I hopefully this Saturday with. I know that you don't like the guys, but I'm gonna do this. I know that I don't think you like them. With Ugly Kid Joe, with the guy from with Dave Fortman, the guitar player for Ugly Kid Joe. I'll be doing that.
Look at Joe. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
that's going back a ways.
Yeah. They're actually going to release a new album.
They are.
Yeah.
Oh, my
I think later this year they're gonna do that. At least from publications I've read. And
Wow.
I just reached out to the guy, and he seems a cool guy. He said, "Okay, let's do it."
Well, that's cool.
And we're gonna do it this Saturday, and I'm gonna try and hook you up with the drummer, because the drummer used to be on Rothschild America, so I know you love Rothschild America. And the
Look
drummer
at Joe's drummer. Oh yeah, wasn't
yeah,
he?
Shannon Larkin.
Yeah, but didn't he end up in Godsmack?
Yeah, he also plays in Godsmack, but I believe at least temporarily or in the studio. He's back with Ugly Kid Joe as well. So
really, yeah. So when he was with, but you know that Wrath Child America is one of my most favorite bands.
I know that.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh my God!
I don't forget my friends. Sometimes something arrives in the mail, and
yeah, Wrath Child America, man. Oh man, jeez Louise, they were But anyway, so. 12 awesome tunes on the Wrong Way Rockers.
Getting back on topic,
Yeah, Volume 1, Peninsular Metal from Dystopian Dog Records. I think it's fantastic. Like you mentioned earlier. I don't have a copy,
so I don't like the record. I like this one bit. I don't have the record.
But I think, like you mentioned before, it's this. They did a great job of putting together some awesome tracks.
Top-notch job, yes.
And it flows
Congratulations
nicely.
to the dudes.
And it covers like so many genres. And we rattle off I don't know how many bands that it kind of fits into.
It's been released, right, on February 6th,
it's out there.
Like
People,
no?
I'll put it in show notes when this comes out. But you can pick up your copy. You can get a CD.
I know.
Yeah, you can get the album. All kinds of good stuff. And I think it's on. I think Dystopian Dogs. You can go right to their Bandcamp if you do.
I'm actually.
You're on there. All right.
I'm browsing this.
They got a bunch of cool bands.
The names of the songs, and they have cool bands. They have a good. I've listened to Locust. Locust Point would be one of them.
Yeah.
I listened to them, and Anguish. Okay, I remember listening to. Because I believe these. I focused on bands that had the. They have full releases, LPs, and the stuff like that. So I kind of heard it through, and it was really cool.
Well, they do. Dystopian Dogs does a cool thing where they kind of issue some stuff that has been from before, and they go back and hey, let's get your stuff out there. So it's pretty cool. But this is a great compilation album, and if you are into just
sorry for going a little bit off topic, like Metallica and stuff like that. But, what you gonna do?
That's exactly it's part of the fun, dude.
That's part of the fun of talking to this guy. We have to go on tangents. We have to go.
That's right, man.
But we get back. We always get back.
We always do.
On point, So
we find a way to make
we find a way to get back on topic.
Awesome, man. Well, before we wrap up, any last thoughts? Anything you wanted to share?
No. Just I think I've made enough plugs, just enough mentions to my own work,
Hell yeah,
so
dude!
Go check that out.
But if you don't plug yourself, nobody else is.
Nobody else will, right? So check me out on Loudhailer. Check me out on Substack. On YouTube, whatever.
That's right.
These conversations with this cool dude. But we're gonna have more. It's a promise. We're gonna have more conversations like this, and
you can pop over to
interesting topics.
Yeah, Fans with Bands, and enjoy
Fans with Bands. That's it.
Me and Nuno.
Yeah.
All right, man. Well, I hope your day is awesome and the rest of your week, and I'll look forward to talking to you again soon.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right, man. Take care.
Yeah.
It is always a great time talking with my friend Nuno. Be sure to check out the show notes for links to all the bands, music, and books mentioned in this episode.
Bands are nothing without you, the fans. Purchasing music and merchandise is critical to their survival. If you can help out your favorite bands, please do. If you're in Michigan, consider following the Playing in Detroit area tonight and SE for Southeast Michigan Music Facebook pages. They are fantastic places for fans and bands to support each other and share our combined love of music. Thank you all so much for listening. Be sure to hit subscribe on your favorite podcast service to get each and every episode of Fans with Bands. Spread the word by rating the show, telling your friends, telling your neighbors, telling your family, telling your priest, tell everyone, and leave a comment. We want to hear what you think. You can keep in touch by following us on social media. This is a Life in Michigan production. Until next time, be well and kick out the jam.